Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe at home. So guys, today I'm going to take you through a leaf propagation journey. For that I have my succulent Moonstone. So guys, time-lapse video won't be possible, especially when you're propagating succulents, because from the time the leaf is taken from the mother plant to it reaching it to a pup or a decent size is going to be a long time. In fact, it's going to take ages for it to reach to a decent size of pup. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you step by step how the leaf transforms into a pup. So first thing is I have gone ahead and pulled out the leaf from the mother plant. I have taken the lowest leaf and the leaf that is very plump and is big. Now guys, here you can see the cut is very clean. You can see that it is still very fresh. The next step is I'm going to let it callus for at least 2 or 3 days. So guys, this is how the pup is going to look on the next day. It is still going to take some time for it to callus. As I said, at least 2 or 3 days. You can see that the wound is still fresh. So a lot of you who wanted to know how the leaf looks once it is calloused. Now this is after 2 to 3 days when the leaf has calloused. You can see the wound that was once fresh is now dried up. You can see that the cut has hardened, and this is how the leaf looks once it is calloused. So guys, the 2 to 3 days of leaving your leaves to callus is the most crucial period of time. Now guys, during this period of time, if you notice that the tips of the leaves are turning brown, dark brown, black, maybe it's turning transparent, or overall when you tend to touch the leaf, you feel that the leaf is mushy, it's getting a lot of wrinkles, then in most cases, such leaves do not pass to the next stage of rooting. Most probably these leaves tend to dry out or tend to rot. So guys, after the leaf has calloused, after a week or so, you'll start noticing either the leaf is going to produce roots, or it's going to produce only the pup, or it's going to produce both roots and the pup. Now in this case, the roots were not produced, but I was quite happy because I could see small tiny pups coming out of the leaf. Now guys, this fragment that you can see here is a dried part of the leaf. It is not actually roots. The roots are going to be pink in color, but right now it is just the pups that are emerging from the leaf. Few weeks down the line, you can see that the pups are much more visible compared to the previous clip. You can see that the pups are much more bigger in size. However, the leaf has not yet produced any roots, and that's absolutely fine. At times it takes a lot of time for the roots to appear, but as long as the pup is healthy, it's absolutely fine. Right now, all the nutrients and water for the pup is provided by the mother leaf. So after a couple of months, the leaf finally decided to send out some roots, and you can see that the roots are pink, which indicates that the roots are healthy. Finally, it's such a relief that this leaf can now be watered, but definitely I'll have to put this onto the soil, wait for another 2 to 3 days so that the roots can adjust to the new soil, and then start watering it. As we have already spoken about this, the soil has to be slightly moist because these roots are very fragile and very delicate, and they need to be established in the new soil. So guys, after transferring it onto the soil, it was doing quite well. Unfortunately, my city received unexpected rainfall and the succulent was in open, due to which the water fell onto the leaves. And guys, as I've said this earlier as well, do not mist or water on the leaves, because this is what's going to happen. The rainwater came in contact with the mother leaf, and you can see that the mother leaf has started to rot. However, this leaf would have lasted healthy for another couple of months, but unfortunately, because it came in contact with the water, it has started to rot. But there is nothing to be worried guys, because the pup is already a good size. The pup already has individual roots, so there is nothing to be worried. So another couple of weeks it was raining on and off, so I didn't want to take any risk, so I transferred this leaf into an individual pot, and I did not pull out the leaf. I wanted the mother leaf to dry out naturally, so you can see that the mother leaf has dried out naturally, and you can also see how healthy the pup is. So very slowly and gently I will tuck the dry leaf out without disturbing the pup. Now guys, I have removed the dry leaf. You can see the pup is very steady into the soil, which indicates that the succulent pup has anchored its roots very well into the soil and it is doing quite well. So guys, whenever you tend to see that the leaf is completely dried off, it's okay to just gently pull it out. There is no harm in that. It's not going to harm the pup because now the pup no longer requires that dry leaf. So after approximately a year and a half, the progress of the pup looks like this. It has reached a decent size with proper care and requirements given to it. It has reached a decent size. Now, though this video is a very short video, so it might look like this process was quite fast, but guys, this process is going to take ages. So you need to have a lot of patience. So this was the leaf journey of this succulent from start to the end. So guys, a lot of you had questions about how to water the propagation. Now guys, bottom watering is the best option to water your propagated leaves. Also, there are certain things you need to remember. If your leaf only has roots, you can go ahead and water the soil. If your leaf has pup and roots, you can go ahead and water the soil. But if your leaf only has a pup, you must never water. You have to wait for the roots to emerge. So as we are talking about leaf propagation, I quickly wanted to give you an update on the mass propagation tray that I had showed you in my last video, that was how to prepare soil for propagation. If you have not watched that video, I'll link that video on the I button. You can definitely check. I'm sure it's going to help you a lot on how to prepare soil for propagation. So guys, in that video, I had not watered the mass propagation tray because most of the leaves were not rooted. But guys, I'm very happy to share this news with you that almost 95% of the leaves have propagated. They have roots, they have pup, and all of them look quite healthy. So I just wanted to give you an update on the mass propagation tray. So guys, recently there was a query regarding leaf propagation. The query was what can be done if the roots are above the soil. Now guys, you can gently tuck them into the soil, but if you're not very confident or if you're scared that you might tend to break the roots or harm the roots, all you can do is just take some soil and put it over the roots. It's that simple. You don't have to be worried. Now when you're going to water the soil is going to settle down and the roots are going to be beneath the soil. So guys, another tip is whenever you're planning for propagation, ensure that you have selected a perfect spot which receives indirect sunlight, wherein there is good amount of bright light, where there is good aeration, because this place is going to be your permanent place of propagation for a really long time. Also guys, whenever you propagate succulents, do not move them quite often. Do not tend to pull them out of the soil every now and then, because this will definitely hamper the growth of the pup. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please consider subscribing to my channel. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.